Evan Elly wants to play, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. He wants to find a new play friend, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. With a quick, swift look and a cheerful call. Here's a mate, there's a mate, everywhere a playmate. All these playmates seem so great. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. Hey, hey, hey! Evan Elly started shouting in the direction of a furry friend with really large cheeks. Hey! Yes, you! You with those big cheeks. My name is Evan Elly, but my mum calls me Elly. Nice to meet you. Mumbled back the all-face bearded ape. Pardon? I don't understand. What are you saying? Can you speak? Evan Elly was surprised and confused. Continued this maned friend with a funny tail. Sorry, I can't. I don't understand. Elly was more and more puzzled. Don't bother. He is Mac, a macaque, a lion-tailed macaque, and most probably his mouth and cheeks are full of food, hissed someone behind his back. Oh, I see. And you? Who are you with those big eyes? Elly was curious. Well, see, they are not eyes. Laughed and hissed even higher this furless, long-necked guy. No? Anyway, I'm Evan Elly. Elly for family and friends. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. My name's Cobb and I'm a cobra! Shouted a shaggy-furred mum with two babies on her back. He's poisonous! Don't go near him! I wanted to say I'm his friend. Cobb tried to correct the sloth bear. Don't listen to him! He's dangerous, and his bite can paralyze you no matter your big size, explained the sloth bear. Cobb, is your venom potent? Elly asked him directly. See, yes, it is strong, but... The cobra admitted and wanted to explain his truth. Then, please, leave. I don't feel safe near you. Evan Elly was clear and honest. All right. See you sometime, somewhere, said the poisonous snake and slid away in the grass. Evan Elly met some guys, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. And Mac Macaque mumbled, with a hiss, hiss here and a hiss, hiss there. Spoke a snake, Cobra Cobb, stay away from his hiss. All his bites are poisonous. You do not want them. Thank you. What about you? Are you dangerous for me? Evan Elly was somewhat worried. I? Dangerous? Look at these babies on my back. How can I be dangerous with these two? I'm more like a carrier these days, said Mum Sloth Bear with a smile. I see. Elly understood her point. But I can be dangerous if someone tries to harm them, just like any other mum, right? Mum Sloth Bear was resolute. I know my mum would, agreed Evan Elly and went on. So, you are not dangerous and therefore I can play with you. Will you be my playmate? Well, started the baby carrier, I can't really play with them on my back, can I? And anyway, I believe my kids would be better playmates than me. When they grow older, of course. I see, said Elly, thanked the future playmates and their mum, and skipped away merrily and happily, playing his trumpet. Mum Sloth Bear has 2 babies. Look at them. And on her back she carries them. Yes, she does. With a grip here and a grip there. They are safe with their mum. Every mum's a guard. All the mums are guard angels. Yes, they are. A banana on a bird's nose. Hi there. Why are you carrying a banana on your nose? Elly was extremely curious. A banana? You think I'm carrying a banana on my bill? Said the bird angrily. That's no banana. It's a cask. And it's normal for us, Great Indian Hornbills. Okay. Okay, if you say so. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I had never met a hornbill before, apologised Evan Ellesh. All right. You are forgiven because you seem young in spite of your huge body, said the hornbill. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Just call me Bill. You? Who are you? Asked the hornbill with the banana, cask, on his beak. Evan Ellesh, Elly for friends. He answered happily with a large smile. And thank you once again for forgiving. I did it for myself. Forgiving helps more the one forgiving than the one who is forgiven, explained Bill wisely. Wow, I'll remember that, said Elly thankfully and continued. Say, Bill, would you like to be my playmate? First a banana and now a playmate. I can't believe my ears, tooted Bill scornfully, widening and lifting his round eyes. Sorry, what did I say wrong? Evan Ellesh was totally confused. Of course he doesn't. Oh, young age. Can't you see I'm at least 20 times older than you? Talking of which, how old are you? 1 year old, said Elly proudly. Then 25 times your age, said Bill, tossing his head. And you expect me to play with you? So sorry again, sir. Bill, Mr. Old Bird, Old Wise Hornbill, apologised Evan Ellesh. Toddlers! Forgiven! And just flew away. Big banana on the beak, say no more. 'Cause on the head we have a cask, yellow big. With a cask up here and a beak down there. Cask up here, beak down there. Hornbill old, hornbill wise, Indian hornbills. Great. You know now. Croak, 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 croak. Oh, where's the sound coming from? Evan Ellesh looked and turned all around several times. Hello? Mister? Where are you? Lady, actually, said a voice above his head. Lady Fairy. Nice to meet you, Lady stuttered Elly. Fairy, and I'm in the tree, answered the voice. Oh, so you are a bird, concluded Evan Ellesh. Wrong, I'm a tree frog, Lady Fairy corrected him. I'm sorry, again. Anyway, I cannot see you. Where exactly are you? Asked Elly. Of course you can't notice me. I change my colour with the surroundings. Pretty cool, isn't it? Smiled the tree frog. And just now, I'm greenish-brownish, and I'm sitting on that large leaf just above your head. I see the leaf, but not you, said Elly, a little bit disappointed. All right, I'll pop my head out, said Lady Thayray, and looked down at Evan Ellesh. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh, I see you, said Elly joyfully. Nice to meet you too. My name's Evan Ellesh, Elly for friends. So, I can call you Elly, right? Sure. Would you like to be my friend and playmate? Asked Elly straight away and hopefully. Well, we are not exactly the same size, and besides, I guess you do not climb trees. Am I right? The tree frog made her point. Correct, said Elly sadly. But what about you? Are you always in the trees? Mostly, though sometimes, when it's hot, I like to take shelter in humans' cupboards, on bookshelves, in vases, and my favourite, human shoes, giggled Thayray. Why so? I like when they jump in surprise when they touch me with their feet. Thayray was now laughing and croaking pretty loudly. Thayray tree frog croaked up there. Yes, she did. And changed her colours where she went. Brownish, greenish, grey. With a jump, jump here and a jump, jump there. In the tree, on the shelf, everywhere she likes. Best in shoes when people jump. You laugh too. Okay, goodbye, Thayray, and enjoy the shoes, joked Elly and continued his search. Wow, what a wonderful, what a beautiful, what a majestic. Elly was delighted, but also puzzled at the sight. Are those eyes all around your head and body? No, they are definitely not eyes. They are feathers, said the new guy, shaking and shivering them rapidly, producing a kind of rattle. And all of them together are called a train. Understand? A train with hundreds of eyes. Wow! Elly was still admiring the guy's feathers. And you are? Mr. Peacock, an Indian peafowl, and this is my partner, Mrs. Peahen, said the peafowl proudly. But, she is not like you. She is plain, brown, grey, no train, dull, not beautiful at all, exclaimed Elly. What? How dare you? She's the most beautiful girl I've ever met, said Mr. Peacock fiercely. If you say so, said Elly in a low voice and apologised. Sorry, Mrs. Peahen. It's all right, said Mrs. Peahen nicely. I'm used to it. And anyway, as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Sorry, I don't understand. What does it mean? Asked Evan Ellesh. It means that to your mum you are the most wonderful and beautiful of all living creatures, right? Explained Mrs. Peahen. Oh, I see. Elly nodded in agreement. She always tells me how handsome I am and how much she loves me. See? Said Peahen. We are different, Mr. Peacock and I, but we love each other, no matter what others think or say, my dear. Oh, yes. Evan Ellesh, Elly for friends. Nice to meet you both. Pleased to meet you too, said Mrs. Peahen with a nice and friendly voice.
Yes, glad to have met you,
muttered Mr. Peacock, less friendly. Would you like to be my playmates, please? Continued Elly directly.
I don't think so. You are too big for me, and you seem pretty clumsy. You would stain and ruin my beautiful train,
said Mr. Peacock, also directly. Sorry, Elly. I'll soon lay eggs, and then I will have to raise our babies, explained the soon-to-be mother. All right, I understand, said Elly sadly, and, as it was getting dark, he decided to head homeward. All the feathers have an eye, yes they do. And all together they surround Peacock, peacock fowl. With an eye here and an eye there. That's a train, peacock train, only for a male. All the peacocks have a train. Peahens don't. Hi, Mum, greeted Elly cheerlessly. Hello, dear. What is it? You sound pretty joyless. Mum recognised his state immediately. What's happened? Did someone hurt you? No, it's not that. No one has hurt my body, but I feel I've been hurt inside. Elly tried to explain. Oh, I see. Come closer. I have the right medicine for your ailment, said Mum softly. What's that? Asked Elly, still under the weather. A kiss and? A crunchy piece of bark. Your favourites, right? Mum Ella offered the bark and kissed him. Feeling any better? Yes, but another kiss and a couple of bananas would make me feel even better, Elly said, half seriously. All right, laughed Mum Ella. But you have to tell me what's bothered you, okay? And Elly told her about the macaque, the cobra, the sloth bear, the hornbill, the tree frog, the peacock and peahen, and how they had some reasons not to play with him. No one, well, apart from the cobra, I didn't want to play with him, sighed Evan Ellis. Good decision for the cobra. Bear that in mind in the future too, warned Mum Ella. But nothing's still lost. There are thousands and thousands of possible playmates and friends all around us. You just have to search. But first, go to bed and dream about this perfect playmate of yours. How do I do it? How can I dream about something or somebody? Elly was incredulous. Well, there is a way. Go to bed, close your eyes, and ask your spirit animal to guide you. Mum Ella explained to her doubtful son. Spirit animal? I don't have a spirit animal. I have never seen or talked to him. Elly was even more puzzled. Oh, you do. Everyone has a spirit animal, trust me. Mum reassured him. Just follow the steps. Go to bed, close your eyes, and ask your spirit animal to show you your best playmate. Go to bed, close my eyes, started Elly. Done. Next, please, dear spirit animal, whom my mum believes in, tell me who I... All the guys that I have met didn't want to play. And I feel sad and I feel low. They won't play. With a kiss here and some bark there. Here's a kiss, there's the bark. Every time it works. Close your eyes and ask your guide. Spirit guide. Morning, Elly. Mum greeted him and asked, Did you sleep well? Did you dream your perfect playmate? Good morning, Mum. Perfect sleeping, but I'm not sure about the perfect playmate," answered Elly and continued, "Mum, what animals are we? Do I look like you?" Mum smiled and took him to the pond. "Come near the water slowly. Good. Now, stretch your head over the surface and tell me what you see." I see you and a smaller you. Is that smaller you me?" Elly was totally confused and very happy at the same time. Mum just nodded. "That's me! I am the smaller you! Yes! You and I look very much the same, only I'm smaller. We are grey, we have 4 legs, 1 tail, thin but long. We have the same big ears and small eyes, the same long nose." "Trunk. The elephant's nose is called trunk," Mum Ella corrected him. "So, we are elephants. I am an elephant. And you are an elephant too, like Dad and all the others in our group." Elly was more and more excited. "And I will become as big as you." "Bigger," taught him his mother. "And as your father's son, you'll grow tusks." "Really? Really? Really, really?" Elly was really overjoyed and thrilled and joyful. "Positive." Mum nodded in approval. "Morning, Mummy, tell me now. What are we?" "Well, follow me to that pond there. Stretch yourself. There's a big you and a small you. Here's a tail, there's a trunk, 4 big legs, 2 small eyes. Elephants, that's what we are. Yes, we are." "Your dream? What about your perfect playmate?" continued Mum. "I don't know. I remember something round, like a grey chelter, but with needles, like a pine tree." Elly was describing his dream. "A chelter with needles?" It was Mum's turn to be bewildered. "Elephant apples do not have needles." "I know. I love chelters, elephant apples. But in my dream, the chelter was grey and had needles." Elly was sure of that. "And I will find my perfect playmate that looks like that." He grabbed a chelter and started walking confidently, determined to find his best friend, pal, and playmate. He met a rhino. "No, too big, no needles. Next." He met a large lizard, a black panther, and a jackal. No. An otter. No. Even a small red panda. No, not my perfect playmate. "Oops, sorry, I almost stepped on you." And he stopped abruptly. You are my chelter with needles. No matter you have small legs, you are my perfect playmate." "I'm no chelter, I'm an Indian hedgehog," said the small apple with needles. "And my name is Hedge, Hedgy for friends." "Hedgy, what a beautiful name. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Evan Ellesh, Elly for friends," uttered the little elephant in one breath. "And you are my dream come true, my perfect playmate." In his dream he saw a pal. Yes, he did. And that grey chelter had some pricks. That was odd. Met a rhino first and a jackal next. Otter here, panda there, nobody a mate, till he met the small hedgehog, real friend. "Are you sure?" Hedgy was a little perplexed. "Indeed I am, my dear Hedgy, if you want, of course," replied Elly. "I do, but how? I'm very small compared to you and—" Hedgy was concerned. "And I'm getting bigger," Elly exclaimed proudly. Even bigger? Yes, and I'm growing 2 tusks, said Elly even more proudly. Tusks? Hedgie had a horrified look on his face by then. Tusks, yes, and my dad uses them for digging, lifting, and carrying branches and tree trunks that are on our way, and for stripping bark. Yummy barks. Do you like tree bark, Hedgie? Bark? Not really, but I like fruits a lot, especially bananas, explained Hedgie enthusiastically. Really? Me too. So we have at least one thing in common. And I love cholters, continued his new pricky acquaintance. No way! Reacted Elly with a joyful snort through his trunk. 2 things in common, and I can reach as many bananas and cholters for you as you wish. Freshly picked, the best! Great, but I have pricks, Hedgie continued listing. It doesn't matter. My skin is very thick. Moreover, I can ask Mum to make a pouch for you so I can carry you around. Perfect, isn't it? What do you say? Asked the eager-to-have-a-playmate elephant. So I could move faster and ride on your tusks once you have grown them, and I could pick my own cholters and bananas. Hedgie couldn't restrain his happiness. Yes to all your questions. Best friends and best playmates, offered Elly. Yes, buddy Elly. And thus began a lifelong friendship, and the saying, when there's a will, there's a way, proved true once again. I'm so small and you grow tusks to lift, to dig stuff, and carry branches, strip some barks, not a fan. With a cholter and a banana, freshly picked for his friend, they became the best team. Lifelong friendship just began. Will way true.